Y'all knew that farm kids were up before the sun, but I bet you didn't know it was to go to the chiropractor. Where's the puppy?
He's right here. It's really dark, so.
And tomorrow, you'll be up early for...
Hunting!
Dad's trying to spot the deer right now as we drive. Youth weekend. Is it the beginning of youth weekend?
Saturday morning through Sunday, sundown.
Is youth weekend.
Youth hunt.
Anyone under 18?
16.
Under 16 can shoot with any weapon. It's not just like...
No flamethrowers.
Oh, it's so dark in the tree tunnel.
So funny that's a novel to you.
They have been able to bow hunt, right? Y'all have been able to bow hunt since when?
August.
August?
We haven't bow hunted though.
No, I know. But like, bow hunting has been a thing since August?
Oh, maybe September. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that season.
Because you don't bow hunt?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, look out there. Can you even see? Isn't it lovely to get up before the sun sometimes, guys?
I don't know, it's really hard to get out of bed. I could barely even see.
The
It's
pineapple juice
so
tastes
pretty.
even sweeter.
Before the sun.
That's right.
So
you're out
pretty.
Now, when you're ready to shoot, get your sight steady and then pull the trigger. You're in front of it. Put your finger. Yeah, it's real easy now. It's not a hard trigger.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Pull harder. No, take your finger off the trigger when you close it. Slam it shut. Pull it shut. Slam it shut. Now it's ready to go.
Don't shoot the car, please. Wait, was that yak? You can see behind the target. Hitting the you got it?
That looks good. Check what you see. You're not hollering.
Yeah, he's got the little savage rascal.
Yeah.
He's got the best cricket out of all three of us. He has a set.
Whoop, don't shoot the post.
Please don't shoot the post.
Yeah.
I heard it hit
Take
the
your
paper.
finger off the trigger, put it up here, pull it back as hard as you can, and slam it shut as hard as you can. Push.
Keep that finger off the trigger.
Let me get it. There you go.
Don't hit the pole, Gage.
Oh, where to begin?
So you have a trailer rented and you were going to take some young bulls to get castrated.
At the Amish veterinarian.
Yes, so you rounded up 2 bulls.
Went really well. Like, how smooth did that go, you guys?
Never happened smoothly.
Yeah, it
The
was-
fact that we rounded up our steer yesterday, took that to the processor today.
Right, and that went okay, but
In a
still
pre-storm.
challenging. This one was, today we got 2, like, so easily, and that's exactly, like, it couldn't, there's no way it could go the rest of the way smoothly.
Okay.
We pull up to the Amish vet, which is only like 2 or 3 miles from here. I don't know, 3 or 4 miles from here. And when I had closed, I come around the back, and the back heavy metal sliding door on the back of this cattle trailer is open, and there is no cow in the back.
There's just one cow.
There's one cow. So there's a divider in the middle that divides the cattle trailer. We put one up front and one in the back. The bull,
One in the back.
bull calf that's in the back is not there. And immediately,
Bull fell out of your trailer while
jumped
driving.
out, fell out. He clearly
He got
made
out.
his way out. And my heart, the reaction, it was a sickening of my stomach, jumping arrhythmia in my
Because
heart.
we just can't seem to like
I was
do our
so
life right.
amazed in so many horrible ways.
And then you called me,
So
to which you did not
I
say
immediately
anything.
jumped back in the truck, was like, we have to go back and find this carcass of a bull that's blocking the road somewhere. And
It's like a big bull. They're not like
he's a bull
babies.
calf, but yeah, I mean, he's not, we're talking like 600-700 pounds. And we go back, start driving out of the driveway, and I'm calling Wendy to be like, bring me a gun, because there's probably like a maimed bull calf in the road, in the Amish roads here.
And I answer, and all I hear is, "Oh my gosh, look at him! Oh my!" Gage is like, "Oh my!" I'm
And
like,
we
"What is
pull
happening?"
out of the Amish vet.
You wouldn't respond to me. I'm like, "Hello, hello,
Oh, I
hello,
put my
hello."
phone down immediately because I
Fully
was like,
doesn't respond.
that son of a gun is right there. And sure enough, he is right there in a pasture with a
So
bunch
he
of jerseys.
jumped out. He saw some ladies.
He saw some ladies
and
and
was
he
like,
jumped.
Let's go.
And I could not believe he was on all 4 feet. But what happened was there's a really low, like, water bridge that you're not water bridge, a ford where you drive across a creek right before the Amish vet. And I think that shook it open and he
just
jumped out
stepped
right there. So that's why he's alive, is that it happened when we were going like basically
slow.
still, because with the low back tail of the trailer, you have to be really careful through there. So he basically just stepped right off, thank goodness, and then jumped over with some cows.
He probably trembled because he has a drum, right?
He trembled.
I think that was going through the fence.
He trembled.
Yeah,
he trembled out.
You're your mother's son. So then I have to turn around. I go back to the Amish vet, and of course, it's absolutely deserted because they're having a frolic where all the young boys and girls and like apparently all the dads go.
And do what? What is a frolic?
I think it's like a social gathering, get together, sort of for
Like a
the
Wednesday night co-group?
Let's call it a small group. Yeah, like a church small
frolic
group.
is the word
But
she used.
possibly she used the word frolic. They're at the frolic.
Is it just the men though?
It's the boys and the girls, but like we're talking, it's youth group. Let's
It's,
call it youth
it's
group.
Amish youth group.
No, seriously, and I think there's an element of probably like the courtship mingling thing going on, so you
see.
can kind of hang out with.
That's what we're missing in our church. It's a frolic.
We should hold a frolic. But either way, that means that like all the farms are deserted of able-bodied men or
To
young
capture
men
a cow.
to help me capture.
And
a
you
cow.
brought your 6-year-old.
So I told Mrs. Gingrich, who's very sweet. Our Amish vet's name's Joe Gingrich, and his wife, I don't know her first name, but Mrs. Gingrich, very sweet. She did not. Excuse me.
Gager, hush.
She did not burst out laughing at me when I told her the story,
Right
which
then.
was
I did.
I did. As you should, and anyone else should. Honestly, I was disappointed that there weren't young Amish boys to laugh at me. I was like, I deserve it. It's hilarious. So, Charles Hannah should have
Oh
been
my
with
gosh.
me. If Charles was with me,
I can't wait for you
he
to watch
probably would have
this.
died of laughter. So
Oh,
that's
he's
probably
never
better that he
he's
wasn't
never
with
gonna
me.
let you live it down.
But anyhow, at that point, I was like, hey, I've got one here and one over there, and I explained to her, she didn't laugh at me, and then she activated Amish 911. She's
So
like,
good to know that.
there's more than one bell, and she said, I'll go ring the front porch bell. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna I said, is there a gate? Gage and I walked over to where there's a gate, and we're gonna like make our way up and see if we can't like coexist.
Wait, she rang a bell on the front porch.
Which is different from the bell on the back porch. It's
And
just
what was this bell very loud?
So she had one son who's maybe too young to go to the youth group,
The frolic.
the courtship group. And so he was out with the cows in another pasture. So that bell told him to come back to the house. But then Gage and I are walking off to go wrangle our bull calf back towards their barn. And all of a sudden there's like 2 bursts of an air horn, like the Air Cannon air horn. And I kid you not, about 5 minutes
Did
later.
she do that?
Yeah, no, she went out on the front porch and it was like a ship's horn.
Amazing.
And we were already out in the pasture, like headed towards our bull calf. And I'd say about 5 minutes later, we had actually, maybe it was 10 minutes later. Amish 911's a little slower response time. horse and buggy and air horn. But what's amazing is I was like, how'd they know to come here? Like, does everyone have a different air horn pitch or what? Like, but either way, probably 10 minutes later, because Gage and I had chased this guy around for a minute, we had got him out of that pasture back onto the road, and we're walking towards the Amish vet's
Are
house
there
to
going
get
to
him in the
be
barn.
accidental milk cow babies out
No,
there?
he didn't have enough time. Actually,
Okay.
they tried to hump him first.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever. But either way, here come 2 buggies at full speed
That's hilarious.
with like full-grown men in them, and I just thought they were like going somewhere. I should have known better. No, they're responding to
The bullhorn
Amish
911.
911. And they pull straight into the Gingrich's driveway as if they knew exactly where to
Well,
go.
they saw your bright yellow English situation out in the
It's orange.
pasture.
Okay.
It's orange, yes.
No, and they pulled right in, and by then we were like coming right up to the fence, and the bull got in to their pasture, and so it was all good. And I said, "Where's Joe?" And I said, "Oh, he's inside. He's got had a surgery today or whatever." And they went in and checked in with Mrs. Gingrich.
So you left the cow there?
So then the son got back from his bell response in the outer pastures, and he helped us get the bulls into their corral where they work them and stuff. So we unloaded the trailer. Everything went really, really smoothly after that. But it was when it first happened, I was like, it went from just like unredeemable to everything's totally fine.
So 2 castrated bulls now?
We got to pick him up in the morning because he needed his brother's help, and they were at the frolic. So
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Never goes smoothly.
never a dull moment.
Never.
I'm telling you, I told Gage, I was just like, would you ever have imagined that we'd be running through Amish farms?
And seeing Amish 911, that's the best part.
I learned a little bit. Learned a little bit about how we're going to have to conduct
Ooh,
English 911 someday.
brilliant. Good time.
That's all I got.
Let me see you. We got night 1, night 2, night 3, and blue crayon.
Yep.
Heading to the annual Clark Halloween, annual Clark Halloween party.
Wait, is that a cemetery?
That's the fake one. The real one's back there.
There is a real cemetery. You can't see it back there. But we've got very cool.
I told you
Oh,
I was
look
sick.
at crispy bacon.
I told you, Mom, look at that one. It says, I told you I was sick.
I told you I was sick.
That's not even a brick, dude. Bro. Mary Sanderson, small children.
I have my Sanderson sisters shirt on also.
When a friend twists his bones and bends the back.
Love it.
Hey, put it back.
Oh, there's a hand coming out. Oh my goodness. You'll be next. Clever. Love it. Check out this spread. The snack packs. Clark's never disappoint. Oh my. Look at all, you guys don't even know how many bugs are flying around, or dust, or whatever that is.
What?
There's like a bunch of dust. We're getting ready to do our hay ride. Got the Clark. I'm coming, honey. You were known as the little fast kid at the party?
Yeah.
You got some serious hair going on there. Pretty epic. Chloe, did you have fun?
Yep.
Cadence, did you have fun?
Yep.
Did you touch a grave?
Yes, we both did. All of us did.
Like a real live grave?
Yep. Yep.
How'd that go?
Chloe's screaming because it's a haunted grave.
It's a haunted grave.
Yep.
What makes it haunted?
There's a lump.
A lump?
There's a lump separating it from Kinley's house and there in the graveyard, which is where the electric fence is. And every time we pass it, something scary and weird happens.
Oh. Could you be getting electrified a little bit?
No.
A lumpy grave.
So you're a little knight back there too, huh? How much candy did you have, Gage?
Well.
2? You told me 2 like 6 candies ago. 4, 5.
Look, Wendy.
1. Oh my word.